We record our conversations, so the thing's running now. So again, I'm the old fat white guy in the office. That's Longo Bongo from the Congo. That's the queen of all finance, and you're D2.
And Bobby's Robbie.
Bobby. So D2, they don't need to know why you're D2, but I think that was a pretty good one. Not R2D2, but
I like R2, D2.
you like R2D2?
D2 is good enough.
So then you'd have to figure out what the R2
Yeah,
is for.
Yeah, R doesn't mean.
How many people statistically listen to this?
Not many. I think it's mostly us.
No.
I don't
when
even
it,
listen.
when
No,
it goes
you
over
look.
5 minutes, I can't even listen to
If
it.
you look on the Facebook page, you know, they're like 30-some views.
They're saying,
So
what
I don't
is
know
wrong
if
with
people
these
sit there and
people?
listen to our whole crazy conversations.
Yeah. They go,
But it's
okay.
usually left and right, and, you know, Longo is the left, Emily is
and
the
the male
right,
person is the left.
and I'm usually like the moderator.
Yeah, he's the moderator slash mediator.
So many times we've talked about the Ukraine. Well, hold on. Now I have to watch how I say it. Now I was going to use that as a sentence, like the Ukraine investigations, but you're not supposed to say the in front of Ukraine. You know how, when we always called it the Ukraine, but it's not. It's Ukraine. We don't say. Well, we do say the United States of America.
Right.
But for some reason,
They're
I was
against
told
it.
it's not the Ukraine. It's just Ukraine. And what's the capital?
Kiev? Is
Right.
it Kiev?
And I was told it's not pronounced Kiev.
No?
It's pronounced like Kev or something.
Yeah.
Kiev, I think it is.
He's
Okay.
So you know, with all of this scandal going on, I at least learned that it's not the Ukraine and it's not Kiev. It's Kiev. But I was not surprised at all about the corruption and the money.
How about
and-
Giuliani kept it under
and
wraps?
Romney's. Listen, and we're not just talking about Biden's son and Pelosi's son, but also you got Romney's son in there.
what's wrong with
Oh
this?
yeah. Why do you think he hates Trump so much?
I don't know. I never.
Trump's not part of the crew. He's not part of the career politicians that are all getting rich off of their power. We're the United States. You get if you're a politician, especially one that's been there for a while, especially if you're the president or the vice president, you got a lot of pull. But countries like Ukraine, they want that power, so you know, you send your kid over there and they're going to give them all kinds of stuff so that they have favors.
Yeah.
It's just like the mob.
Well, okay. Here's what I think. I don't think any politicians really care about us. Do you? I mean, deep down, do you really think they care about us?
Us.
Us.
Yeah, right. No, I think, listen, especially when they
John
get in.
McCain, I think, did.
No.
Those older guys.
Especially-
I do.
I believe it. Listen, when they get into office, I would say that I would hope that at least the majority of them are getting into office for the right reasons.
Yeah.
But I think as soon as the money starts going around, we
The
go out the
egos.
window.
Yeah.
We go out the window.
I said that to Sal the other night.
I
but you know
believe-
what?
I
None
believe-
of these
I
goddamn
believe
guys
that,
care about us.
Yeah.
Really.
Every one of them is
You know
honest
what?
when they get there.
How,
Yeah, that's what I was just
how
saying, you know.
egotistical
And
you
once
have
they
to be
see,
to run for
because
president.
if you want to be an
I
honest
mean, you
man
really
with
do have to
integrity,
have an ego.
and you win an
20
election,
months. Like, I'm going to
if
make that
you
up, and then I can
run
just,
for re-election,
It's
and you
$112.
become part of the
Yeah.
system.
If you want to run for
Right?
bank, go.
I will.
And then you can run the bank for
You
me.
become part
Yeah.
of the
And that's
system.
what it is. It's like their whole focus is on re-election.
But if you want to be an honest man with integrity, you wouldn't
Or
run for
woman.
re-election, or woman. You
Because
wouldn't run for
because what's
re-election.
her name up in Maine? That was how she got in
Susan
office.
Collins.
I'm only here for one term, and as soon as my term is up, I'm done. Well, what happened?
Yeah,
She's the prime example.
exactly. That's why I feel I had a friend local who became a state representative, and one day I bumped into him, and he made a remark to me, and I said to him, you know what? Once you see the corruption in Pennsylvania, and you run for re-election, you become part of the corruption.
Yeah.
And he looked at me stunned that I said that. But I says, you will see. And then he ran for re-election. And then when I ran into him, I said, what did I say?
It's insane.
It is.
It's like, and it's like I always say this, and when when the squad all got elected, I said, listen, everybody needs to look at their bank accounts now. Let's see what their bank accounts look like 2-4 years down the road. I said, because what's her face, AOC, right? I don't even have money for an apartment. When she got to Washington, to get an apartment in Washington, get out of here, lady. You know, first of all, you had all kinds of people throwing money at your campaign
Right.
to get you into office. You don't think they're going to pay for your apartment? What you think we're stupid?
Right.
We are.
It really is awful. It really is. Well,
And listen, the one I was listening to on the way in this morning is Ilhan Omar, right? So there's another Somalian that was running for office, and she starts going door to door. And when she goes up to the door, they're saying, "Well, will you give us $200 for our vote?" So then she looks into it further, right? She gets a van of people to take them to go vote for her. So the van that picks the people up, elderly people, mostly Somalians, takes them to the polling place. They get out of the van and ask for their money.
Thanks, Mom. I never thought of it until like now.
So apparently, this is normal process in Somalia.
oh yeah, yeah.
Because I run
So,
I run a little
Omar is paying everybody $200.
I told another
For them to
For
vote
their
for her.
vote.
Then I get paid in
Wow,
itself.
that's pretty good
You know what I
money.
mean?
I think some people say, go pick up the homeless and say, I'll give you $20 if you go vote, man. $200.
You know what?
Transfer it over.
It- the demographics are changing so badly in this country
So they're problem solved.
that it's just different. It's a different. It really is. Well, I don't want to. I don't want to miss any phone calls and.
All right, yeah, we got to get back to work. We were just welcoming D2 to the conversation. Look us up on YouTube. The old fat white guy and the office. All right.
He's a gas.